the first year we did this, I found it really hard to keep everyone in sync when we were doing paper logs because we had 3 radios going, 3 radio operators at the same time. We always had to reference each other. Hey, have you talked to Q127? Or hey, have you talked to whoever yet? So the second year we did this, we started building web servers to do our logging, where we could all look at the same log at the same time, just like you would in any amateur radio competition or contest. So this is the 3rd iteration of it. The first one was built on Node-RED, if you've ever heard of Node-RED. It's not meant to do this. We made it do it. It was kind of an interesting experiment. But essentially, it does what your regular log would do. Based on who you logged in as, it'll keep track of who logged the contact. There's checkboxes for fixed voice data, 2G, 3G, and salute reports we didn't cover, but they're worth a lot of points when you read through the SOI, unless it has changed. Those were worth 5 points, and then the 3G contacts, I believe, were worth 2, and everything else was worth 1. So super significant. When you have the opportunity during QRPX, definitely do the salute reports. But we built this so that you could quickly figure out if you'd talked to someone before. So if I was on the radio right now and I heard Q111, I type that into the call sign and I see that I've worked them on 2G data. You can work them on fixed 2G, 3G, and 1 TAC chat, all for points. So if I then went back and talked to them, I did fixed voice and a salute report, I would check those boxes, and the live demo worked. So I've got, now when I look at Q111, all 3 of those things, I don't have to keep paper logs. And anyone else at any other radio that's on my team can see the same thing. It'll map those as you go. So this is mapping data from last year because I don't have the current data yet. But this is everything that's submitted when you submit your registration. So it'll map those as you talk to them. And then one of the bigger things in ham radio contesting right now is gamifying. And when you look at Noble Skywave will tell you where you are relative to other teams. Right now, this only tells you where you are within your own team. I have a question for everyone after this that might give me some clarity on the next features here. But anyway, so this only shows you your own team. If I log out and use... this is 11th Corps Signal Brigade. I might not know my password. That'd be bad. All right, there we go. So if I was on the 11th Corps Signal Brigade team instead, I would then see my contacts for that team. So I guess the bottom line of this is I should have enough bandwidth this year to open it up that at least anyone in FATS can use it. I don't believe I have enough bandwidth for everyone in the competition to use it at the same time.
And just to recap, a lot of you mentioned a lot of references that most people aren't aware of, but these are the go-to for everyone here and everyone that's in this club. The go-to resources, right? So one of them you mentioned, VOACAP. VOACAP, I agree with you. Online is better than downloaded version. I like it more. But VOACAP is great for your assessments, but it is an assessment. And I'm going to post all these links too. But it is an assessment, and the environment has a vote. So the sun has a vote. The ionospheric height above Earth has a vote, and it constantly changes. There's only so much modeling you can do because sometimes it just goes. You also mentioned WSJTX, and you showed a lot of PSK Reporter stuff. So I want to mention PSK Reporter. Great for guys who've been doing this for a while to kind of get an idea of where their signal's going. You mentioned MMANA or EZNEC for your modeling. That is definitely some advanced stuff. And to anyone out here who watches this, if you go about that, don't be scared. Contact someone, whether it's in this club or wherever. Some other things that you didn't mention that I personally like to use. One is WWV. The what is it? The National Institute of Science and Technology has your broadcasting frequencies 2.5, 5, 10, 15, 20 to give you a good ear of where propagation's coming from. Another one that people use, WebSDR or some sort of KiwiSDR, an SDR website where you can actually hear your voice at distant ends. May not work if you're using encryption or MELP. I'm not. I don't think it will.
No.
And then lastly, another hidden gem, HFLink.com. They have some good information. They focus mostly on ALE um, um, software and antennas. So if you're interested in building an ALE capable antenna, they have a lot of good information there to get on. So those are the big ones that I wanted to mention.
Yep, that's the one. Definitely should have rehearsed this. That should make more sense.